Hello, happy day, whatever day it is for you. We're about to begin a 60-minute core workout focused on the abs, front, sides, and back. There's going to be 30 minutes of kind of more traditional core workout that you might be used to, the planks, the crunches, etc., etc. And there's also going to be 30 minutes of belly dance inspired core workout because believe it or not, belly dance is an amazing way to tone the core. Now, you don't need to be female identified to do a belly dance workout. You're going to get great benefit regardless of what gender you identify with. So I hope you don't let that stop you, the term belly dance, because it can help open up the hips, it can help strengthen the core, and it's way more fun than just doing crunches, in my opinion. So we're going to start with a 30-minute belly dance workout with the core and then go into 30 minutes of more traditional. Definitely have some water nearby. I'm going to be using a mat behind me because at some point we will be coming down to sit or lie on our backs. First, we'll start standing, but have something nearby like a yoga mat or a rug or a towel that you can sit onto and have some support for your spine. Other than that, have fun. Let's begin. All right, so come to standing. We're just going to start warming up the body. Start prancing through your feet. Rolling through the ankles, pointing through the toes. And the nice thing about doing virtual workouts, right? For the most part, no one's watching. I can't see you. So you can make it look as weird as you want, right? No judgments. Okay, we're gonna take that prancing up into the knees. So heels are gonna stay down. And now we're just bending and straightening the knees, alternating right and left, right and left. Good, start to get a little bit faster, right, left, right, left. Now we're gonna take that up into the hips. Hips go up and down. Don't worry about how you're doing this because we're gonna go over it a little bit more later, but just go up and down a little bit faster. Up, down, up, down. Don't worry about your arms. You can have chicken arms if you want. T-Rex arms. This is not about being graceful. This is just about moving the body. Good. Take that up into the chest. We're going to go shoulders, right, left, right, left. Little bit faster, right, left, right, left. Start to loosen up a little bit. We can be so self-judgmental. We can criticize ourselves so bad. Like, just roll those shoulders. Yeah. Get a little bit looser. Now, opposite direction. Forward, 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 going slow. A little bit faster. Forward, 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 forward. Make sure you're breathing. Nice. Hold that still. We're going to add the head in. Right ear to the right. Center. To the left. Center. To the right. Center. To the left. Center. Half circles. We'll go right, forward, left, center, right, forward, left, center. One more right, forward, left. Repeat other direction. Good. Pressing strongly into your legs. Arms are going to go up. Take your feet wide apart. Left hand goes to left hip. Right arm is going to reach up and over. Keep going. As you reach over towards the left, really crunch in the left side of your body. You can keep that left hand on your hip, or you can drop it down your leg, or you can even bring biceps by ears and work from there. Make sure you're pressing both heels down into the ground. We're going to keep this going, stretching one side as we contract and engage through the other side. Now, if you want to get fancy, you could do even some wrist circles, getting a little graceful in this. Or you could just be like, I'm doing this more for muscle. Whatever's calling to you. Good. Take it back up to center and take it over to the other side. Start with the right hand to the hip. Reach up and over to the right. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Press strong through the legs. Good. Center and over. Crunch. So those ribs pull in towards the spine as you reach over. Soft toes. Good. Choose what you want to do with that bottom arm. Maybe get a little graceful in those hands. Maybe not. Maybe just do some muscle grunting. Getting stronger. Because you are getting stronger. and more flexible. Win-win, right? With these moves, it's not just about building bulk, it's about long, lean muscles. Nice. Come back to center. Arms go to a T. We're going to reach side to side. We're not twisting. We're trying not to lean. It's like a typewriter sliding on one level horizontal plane. Like someone's pulling your wrists and playing tug of war with you. This is so good for the obliques, for the side muscles of your body. Strengthen your legs. Can you lift your chest and drop your shoulders down? You can always go faster or slower than I'm guiding. Good, a little bit longer. You might even feel this a bit in your arms, holding those shoulders up. Come back to center. Hands come behind your head. Elbows go wide. Step your feet hip distance apart. Crunch your right shoulder to your right hip. Bring your right hip up to meet it. Then bend your right knee into your chest. Set it back down. Try the other side. Bend to the left. Left hip lifts. Now lift the knee. Come back to center. Bend. Make sure the hip lifts. That's an important part. Back to center. Hip lift. And up. Good. Feel free to take that a little bit faster. Really crunching the hip up and in. Nice. Maybe point the toe, maybe not. Again, this isn't about grace. This is about mobility, movement, having a little bit more fun with your core exercise today. Couple more. Really crunch it in, pop it up. That's going to give you more definition in those lower abs. Tuck it in and up. Good. If you want to get more dancey, you can add those arms. But just make sure you're still really crunching to the side. You should be feeling it right in those sides. If you're not, you need to get a little bit more crunch going, a little bit more hip lift. Couple more. Can you breathe a bit deeper too? Awesome. One more and relax. Good. Shake out any tension. Whew. Let's get into the hips a little bit. Really toning those lower abdominals. Bring your heels right underneath your sits bones. And we're just going to slide the hips side to side, kind of like when we had our arms out and it was like someone was pulling our wrists. This time it's like someone's pulling your hips side to side. The legs will stay straight. The chest is going to stay lifted. Do whatever you want with your arms. You could just keep them out. You could have them up. You could frame your beautiful self or just frame your hips. Nice. Keep the legs strong and the heels pressing down. And now that you've been doing this a little while, see if you can slide the hips out a little bit further side to side. Now, I didn't say this at the beginning of class, but I hope you're playing some music that gets you pumped to move your body, and also some music that makes you feel like you want to strengthen your core, maybe something a little upbeat. So if you don't have that on and you want to stop and turn it on, by all means, put your favorite playlist on. Good. Okay, we're going to add on now. Hold to center. We're going to slide over to one side. Lift the hip up. You're going to lift that heel. Then you're going to drop it down and slide it back in. So it's going to go slide, lift, drop, slide, out, lift, drop, slide, out, up, down, in, out, up, down, in. We're just staying on one side right now. And when that hip lifts, it's a big crunch in and a drop down to release. Nice. See how much you can curl the hip into yourself. Hold center. We'll take the other side now. Slide out, lift that hip up, drop it down, slide back to center. Out, up, down, in. Out, up, down, in. Keep going. Out, crunch, down, in. Out, crunch, down, in. out. Make it look good if you want. Good, couple more. Slow and controlled to make sure you're actually isolating those muscles. You're not just using momentum. Those muscles are lifting the hip and pulling it up. Good, take one more. This is the last one. Go back to those side to side slides. How still can you hold your chest just using those side oblique muscles to move your hips? And the great news is, as one side strengthens, the other side is lengthening. So you're already creating long, lean muscles in your torso, in your back, in your sides to create that elegant grace and that good posture to help stand upright. Go ahead, hold it still. We're going to connect those movements. It's going to go out, up. Now we slide it in, down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in, down. Maybe smooth it out, making it a circle. You can put a little bend in both knees if you'd like. Nice. See how far out you can slide that hip before you bring it in. You should feel it working in those side abs, like super. The higher you lift that hip up and curl it in, the easier that's going to be. Good. Take a couple more just on that side. See, isn't this more fun than crunches? At least it is for me. But don't worry, we're going to do some regular abs too. One more. Stop it. Other side. We go out, up, in, down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in, down. Maybe keep it structured. Maybe smooth it out. Fluid. Rounding out those edges and making it a circle with just that one hip. Both knees can have a little bend. Chest is still staying lifted. Again, don't worry what it looks like, but keep breathing. Good. Making those circles a little bit bigger. Really slide the hip out before you lift it up and before you bring it in. Tomorrow, your side abs are going to be like, what did we do? We haven't done that before. Or maybe they have. Good. Take two more circles. And relax it down. Bring your feet a little bit closer underneath you. We're going to alternate right, left, lift, 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 lift. You could kind of think almost like if you're ever closing a car door and your arm is full of groceries and you kind of hit the door to close it. Think of that similar movement. Your knee is going to be bending and straightening, but I still want you to feel that crunch in of the sides of the body. So it's not just the knees. That would be this. It's still, the knees have a micro bend and it's a lift of the hips. So you're still using those side abs. The heels are going to stay pressing down into the ground. The shoulders are going to stay soft. Collarbones broad. Nice. A little bit faster. Left, right, left, right, left, right. You got it. Don't give up yet. Crunch, 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 crunch. Crunch, 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 crunch. Nice. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Shake it out. Are you feeling this in your sides? Definitely leave a comment. Let me know how your body is feeling. All right, we're going to connect these motions now, changing the direction. So we're going to lift. We're going to go out. We're going to drop down now and come in. So it's a circle the other way. Up, out, down, in. Up, out, down, in. Up. Really slide to the side. Drop it, then slide it in. And you can keep it structured into those 4 points or start to smooth out that circle Making sure, though, that all those directions are still accounted for. Good. Keep going just with one hip. Don't worry about the arms. T-Rex arms are great. Chicken arms are great. Dead fish arms are great. All welcome here. Most importantly, get those up, out, down, and in. Up, out, down, and in. Feel those side obliques working. Good. Couple more. And last one. Nice. Take it to the other side. Hello, other hip. We're going to go up, out, down, and in. Up, out, down, and in. Good. Definitely, the more you isolate the hip movement, the more of a workout you'll get in those side obliques. But if your chest is moving, oh well. Maybe start to smooth it out. One side might feel a lot easier than the other. Partly that can be coordination, but it could also be flexibility, right? All these movements where we're asking the pelvis to move or the ribs to move, we're really opening up a lot of these muscles. So not only are we building strength, but we're creating a lot of flexibility in our core. Good. Couple more on this side. Up, out, down, and in. Up, out, down, and in. One more. This is the last one. Good. And relax here. Woo. Okay. So now we're going to add those two sides together, alternating left and alternating right. It's going to look like this. We're going to go up and over first. You'll use your heels. So inhale, lift the left hip. Go up and over to the side. Drop it down. Bring it in. Drop that heel down. Lift the heel to the other side. Go up, out, down, and in. That first side, like you're sitting on a bar stool. Then bring it in. Second side, and bring it in. Good. Keep that motion going. So it's what you just did, but now we're alternating right and left. And you can add that heel lift a little bit. If you want to make it a little bit more isolated, you can keep the heels down and just move those hips. Really find that crunch up and in. Remember this thing we did. You want to feel a similar action in those side abs. Good. Chest is up. Now decide what you're going to do with your arms. Maybe just frame the hips. Maybe bring them out to the side. Maybe bring them up. Make sure the down is just as evident as the up. That bar stool is really high, or that stool, the kitchen stool, whatever it is you're sitting on. So you got to lift the hip all the way up before putting it all the way down. Good. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse it now. We're going to go out, up, in, and down. Out, up, in, and down. So same thing, but now we're going the other direction. The heel can lift. Nice. Choose what you're going to do with your arms, out to the sides, or just frame the hips. Are you feeling it in those sides? This one can sometimes feel a little bit more challenging as far as coordination. So really slow it down if you need to. We go out, up, in, down, out, up, in, down. Smooth it. You can play with leaving the heels down, or you can play with lifting the heels up. Either way, let the motion originate from those hips. You're working to hold the chest still. Nice. Now start to play with timing a little bit. So we've got this really nice slow tempo. Try speeding it up. and slowing it down, and speeding it up, and slowing it down, and fast, and slow. Go up and over now, up, 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 up. Go fast, and slow, and fast, and slow, and fast, and slow. Good, and shake it all out. You should feel those side abs working as well as some of that lower back and the core working as well. All right, we're gonna move into some circles with the hips now. So feet right underneath your pelvis. You're gonna take the hips to the right, lift it up on the right side. Then you're gonna tuck it forward, pubic bone up, tailbone forward. Take it to the left, the other side. Then you're gonna stick your butt back a little bit. Take that again. One side, up, second side, back, side, front, side, back, side, front, side, back, side, front, side, back. When you go to the front, we're going to hold and just go center, front, center, front. And I want you to really feel how you can tuck it in right below the navel. That's your point that's pulling towards your spine. You're getting a little butt squeeze, but it's coming from that pubic bone lifting up. Good, now continue. Side, back, side, front. See if you can smooth it out. Now we're gonna go side, back, side, front, side, back, side, front. Keep moving. Good. Trying to hold the chest still and making sure you're still feeling that engagement in that lower belly. So feel like you're opening up your pelvis, you're opening up your lower back, you're opening up the sides of your body as you strengthen them. All right, shake it out a little bit. We're gonna switch sides. So it's gonna go side, front, side, back, side, front, side. A little bit faster. We go side, front, side, back, side, front, side, back, side, front, side, back, side, front. Maybe smooth it out. Keep going, really crunch it in the front and on the sides. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to add some of those things we did earlier in with those circles. So do this again with me. Remember we dropped the hip down and we dropped it down and we dropped it down and we dropped it down. Faster, down, 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 down. Push, 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 push. At the same time, the other side is crunching to lift. Cool. All right, slow that down. We're going to go circle, circle, down, down. Circle, circle, down, down. Circle, circle, down, down. Circle, circle, down, down. A little faster. Circle, circle, down, down. Circle, circle, down, down. Now we got coordination going. Good. Don't think about it too much. Just get your body moving. This is actually also really good for digestion, believe it or not. Okay, other side. We're gonna circle the other way twice and then drop, drop. Circle, circle, down, down. Circle, circle, down, down. Circle, circle, down, down. A little bit faster. Circle, circle, down, down. Circle, circle, down, down. This side gets me. Circle, circle, down, down. Just fake it until you make it, right? The abs are still working. Mine are burning right here. Woo! Couple more on this side. One more. All right, shake it out, shake it out. We're gonna keep shaking. The knees are gonna be bending and straightening. You're just gonna shake your hips. You're gonna try to keep your chest still. And you're just gonna let everything jiggle in your legs. Let your legs jiggle, let your booty jiggle, let your belly jiggle, but see if you can keep your chest still as much as you can. Those knees are gonna go forward and back. Let everything jiggle. The more you can let it jiggle, the better. Go, 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 go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring your feet together, legs together, and you're just gonna start to twist your hips side to side. Yep, right, left, right, left, right, left. That's it. But keep your chest facing forward. So it's just the hips that are twisting. Oh yeah. Yeah, like when you did the twist, you know? You can make them more like that. Or you can keep that chest up. We're just gonna keep those hips going. What a workout. The knees are gonna go back and forth a little bit too, but your feet are staying still. Bring your arms in front of you, kind of flex the hands, and see if you can keep those hands semi-still so they're not just flailing all over, but you've got them still. They're kind of your pivot point, and the hips are moving from there. Do you feel it? I feel it. Good, a little bit faster. Here we go. Twist, 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 twist. Still going. Keep it twisting. Slow it down. Twist, 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 twist. Little faster. Twist, 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 twist. Speed it up. Twist, 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 twist. Slow it down. Twist, 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 twist. Deep breaths. Little faster. Twist, twist, twist. Speed it up. We go twist, 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 twist. Slow it down. Twist, 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 twist. Faster. Twist, 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 twist. Speed it up. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax it out. Woo, how is your ab area feeling? Comment, let me know once this is done what it felt like in there. Okay, we're gonna come to the back of whatever standing area you have. Turn to face the side. And you're gonna find those same twists. But whichever foot is on front, come onto the ball of your foot. And so you're twisting with that heel lifted. Good. Then we're gonna slowly step forward and you're gonna lift the heel of the back foot as well. Still doing those twists as you walk towards the front. Good, now take it back, other side, twist. Turn and pivot, forward. Keep going. And back. Forward. Go as slow as you need to. And back. Nice. Turn and face forward. We're going to do the same thing, but side to side. 3 steps. It's what you were just doing, but now you're switching sides a lot faster. You're still doing that basic twist. If this feels complicated, just stay in place and work on those twists without moving the feet. A little bit longer. Hold it in place. Go back to that shimmy, that shake. Get the legs moving. Get everything jiggling. Here we are for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, grab some water. As I promised, 30 minutes of belly dance work and 30 minutes of regular core exercise. All right, once you've gotten your drink, let's come down onto the floor. I'm gonna take this belt off so I don't stab myself with metal jewelry. Come down to your yoga mat, your towel, whatever you're using. We're gonna come on to your back. Alrighty, notice how your belly's feeling, how your torso's feeling. You should feel alive, like it just really got woken up in all areas of your belly. Okay, bring the feet down. Nice. Reach the arms to the sky, palms face in. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, curl up the upper body. Good, round the lower back towards the floor. Hollow your belly down. Kind of like when we did those forward tucks in the belly dance class. Release your tailbone, so it's not tucked under per se, but it's neutral, but you're feeling that deepening of the space just below your belly button, drawing in towards your spine. Soften the shoulders. Maybe you can curl up a little bit higher. It's going to happen just right below your chest. It's like you're bowing forward without needing to impact the pelvis or the hips. Nice. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Big breath in. Soften the shoulders. Big breath out. 10 pulses. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This time lower it down. If you felt that right in your upper abs, you were doing that correctly. Reach the arms overhead, stretch your legs out for a moment. Take a big stretch from head to toe. Good, and then come back to center. Reach your arms back up to the sky, palms face one another. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, curl up the upper body only. Keeping the base of those shoulder blades on the ground, but you're trying to lift the rest of the shoulder blade up while rolling the triceps in towards your sides and your biceps away from your sides. Now reach those arms over to your right. So now just the right bottom of your shoulder blade is on the ground, everything else lifting up. Return to center and over to the left. Good, keep that opposite hip down as you roll to the left. Keep the right hip planted. Roll back to center, 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reach to the right. Good morning. If you're not awake yet, you probably are getting awake right now. Roll to center. And over to the left. Good. Take it back to center. 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the torso down. Shake your head gently. No. Soften the neck. Release any tension. Awesome. Let's get into some of those lower abdominals now. Stretch your legs straight up to the sky. It's okay if the knees have a bend, and take some ankle circles to start. Alternating or together. Awesome. Now stretch your legs straight up, flex or point the feet, And start to scissor the legs, wide scissors, out and cross, out and cross. That's it. We're just staying here. Now, how slow or how still can you keep your torso? So no shifting or rocking side to side on your core or along your spine. You're really trying to let the only thing moving be the legs, like someone's grabbing your ankles and pulling them out, pulling them up as they come together. You should feel your quads working. You should feel your inner thigh is working. And you should feel your lower belly really stabilizing you so that it doesn't rock from left to right. Feel free to stay here or keep the legs going and lift the torso. Good for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower the torso back down, hold the legs up. Flex the feet, point the feet. Flex the feet, point the feet. One more. Flex. Good. Point or floint. Floint means that you point the foot but flex the toes. Nice. And start to scissor the legs right in place. Really narrow scissors. Just crisscrossing the legs. Feel the inner thighs drawing the legs together every time they're crossing. Hold it here. Start to lower the legs down towards the floor. If you're low, stay low. Good. Begin to lift it up. So notice as you went low, if your lower back started to arch, don't let that happen. As soon as you feel your lower back starting to arch, stop. Do not go any lower. So here we go again. Start to lower the legs if you're choosing to. Keep the core still, glued to the ground. If you feel your lower back start to arch away from the floor, lift the legs back up. Don't go so low. It's going to protect your back and actually strengthen your core better. Lift the legs back up. Hold it up. Feeling your legs working out just as much as your core. Take it low. Get longer through your legs. Imagine someone's pulling your legs out of the sockets, out of the hip sockets. Lovely visualization, right? Lift it back up. Woo! And down. Hold here if you're down. We go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it up. Good. Bend the knees into your chest. Bring the feet to the ground. Point the knees to the sky. Lift your hips up for a bridge pose and make sure your pubic bone lifts higher to the sky than your belly button. Pull your knees away from you. Press your shoulders into the ground. Press your triceps into the floor. Stretch the front of your body long. And roll it back down. Great. Take your legs back up to the sky. Open them wide to a V like we did. Arms along your sides. Kick your feet over the crown of your head. Keep them wide. The hips will lift up just a couple inches. Close your legs like a book. Lower the hips and return the legs to the starting point. Open wide. Bump up the hips. Close the legs. Lower the hips. Feet return to start. Big circles out, up, together, and down. Out, up, together, and down. Breathe. Keep the chest open. Keep the shoulders soft. Take one more. Reverse direction. Legs stay together. Kick them over the crown of your head. Open them up wide, lower the hips, keep the legs wide, and then lower the legs together, starting point. Again, up and over, open, down, close. Up and over, open the legs, down, now close. Couple more. Start to really use your breath for these next few. Good. Return the legs back to center and find happy baby. Reach up, grab your ankles or the outer edges of your feet. Point your feet to the sky, bend your knees towards the floor. And then start to press one or both legs towards straight, out to the sides. Wonderful. Bend your knees, stack them above your hips, and lift your feet as high as your knees. Bring your arms up to the sky, palms face one another. Squeeze your legs together strongly. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, drop the shoulders, curl up with the upper body. Option to keep the legs bent and stay right here, or inhale, extend the legs. Exhale, return to starting point. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, return. Keep going. Curling up that chest, keeping it lifted. Unless you're feeling pain, and then drop the head back down. Good. Two more. Drop the legs, drop the upper body, take a full breath in and a full breath out. Another one like that. Full breath in and full breath out. Roll over onto either side and prop yourself up so your forearm is right underneath, or your elbow is right underneath your shoulder. And now think, without moving that arm, think of your tricep rolling in towards your chest and the bicep rolling away from you. So you're going to keep that external rotation. You'll feel that rolling happen from the shoulder joint and that space just below the armpit. And that's going to feel like the ribs lift up from there. You're going to keep that. That's going to protect our shoulder. It's super important. Stretch your legs out and step one foot in front of the other. So they're not stacked. You've got one behind and you've got the edges of the feet down. Bring the top hand to the hip. You're going to kick into the outer edges of those feet and lift the hips. Drop to a hover. Lift, hover. Exhale, inhale. Good. Make sure you're totally facing sideways. You're not turning to face the sky. Use your legs to help lift up just as much as you're using your core to crunch in. Good. 5 more. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Sit up. Bending your legs to the side. Reach your arm up and over. Stretching out what you just toned. One of the fastest ways to get long, lean muscles is by stretching immediately after strengthening. We're going to go to the other side, so just swing your legs around. Place that elbow underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide, palm down. Stack your feet, this time to the opposite leg in front. Hand to hip. Here we go. Good. Really roll that bottom tricep down towards your hips. Roll the bicep away from your face. Hips are lifting. You're pushing the feet down into the floor to help lift the hips. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, sit up, and side bend up and over, stretching out those side muscles you just worked. Take a big breath into that side. Awesome. Come all the way back up. You're going to come into a plank pose now. All right, spread your fingers wide. Press the base of your knuckles down into the floor. So you're going to get lighter in the heels of your hands and press more into the base of the knuckles. Then before you do anything, knees will stay under hips. You're going to roll your triceps in towards one another and try to roll your biceps away from each other. Feel how this makes your heart want to reach forward. Let it reach forward. That's good. And then look down so the back of the neck is long. Move your shoulder blades outward. It'll feel like you're pushing your hands apart. Even as you reach your heart forward, your shoulder blades are going to move outward. Good. And you could stay right here. I mean, this is, in essence, a really good way to stabilize and strengthen your core. You could add on by stepping right leg back, left leg back, and come into a plank pose. Good. But don't lose that integrity in the arms. Chest forward, knuckles down, triceps in, shoulder blades move down the back. Push the floor away from you as your heart stays forward. Good. Now pull the ribs in. Feel the sides of your butt cheeks squeezing inward. Feel your inner thighs squeezing together. Kick back with your toes for 10, 9, 8, 7. Breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees down. Get off the wrists. Plank is a wonderful way to stabilize your core, in addition to working the shoulders, of course, and the glutes and like the whole body. Take a few wrist circles. We're going to take plank again. Feel free to go on palms, or this time come onto your forearms. So elbows underneath shoulders, palms down. Get knees under hips to start. We got to set up for safety. So triceps go in, biceps go out, heart reaches forward. You could stay right here working on maintaining the integrity of the shoulders, the lift up of the core, the reach forward of the heart, the biceps moving away from each other, the shoulder blades moving outward. So much to think about. Or step back, left leg, right leg, come into a plank on your forearms. Good. Keep the triceps spinning in. Keep the heart reaching forward. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Press the floor away with your palms, with the entirety of your forearm for 10, 9, lengthen the back of your neck, 7, 6, knees can be dropped down, 5, 4, deeper breaths, 3, 2, 1, get out of there. Come back to seated on your shins. Good, take a few shoulder rolls. Reverse direction. All right, we got one more thing to do before we stretch it out. We're going to bring some fast motion into this core. Palms down, fingers point forward, heart reaches forward, knees can stay down, that's your pose, or add on by finding plank. Stay there or add on by bringing right knee forward, step back, left knee forward, step back. Good, keep moving as fast or as slow as you'd like with your legs. Now here's the challenge. Try not to let your hips twist. Try not to let one hip drop. Try not to let them sway side to side. You're trying to stabilize your core. Keep the triceps rolling in. Keep the fingers spread wide as you draw those knees into your chest for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, get out of there. Alrighty, back to sit on your shins. Bring your right hand behind you. Sweep your left arm across your chest. Lift up your hips. Take a stretch. Sit the hips back down. Swing around to the other side. Left hand behind you. Swing the right arm across your body. Tuck the tailbone. Lift the hips up. Reach your right arm up and over. Sit the hips back down. Slide forward onto your belly. Stretch your legs back. Literally pick up each leg and stretch it behind you. Rise up onto your forearms, elbows under shoulders. Reach the heart forward. Press your pubic bone down into the ground, and then reach your heart forward away from your pelvis. Like you're trying to disconnect your ribs and your hips without ballooning the ribs open. Good. Press the pinky toenails down. You might even feel your knees lift off the ground, but keep that pubic bone down. You can lift the belly button up. Stay here or begin to press into your palms. Maybe lift the chest a little higher. If you start to feel discomfort in your lower back, you've gone too high. Elbows squeeze in, chest reaches forward, pubic bone presses down. Stretch your legs away from you. Reach your heart forward. And lower the torso down. Good. Rise back up to your forearms. Thread your left arm underneath your right armpit. Bring your right knee in front of your chest like a frog leg. And roll your right arm up and open, finding a big spinal twist. Keep the right arm active. Make a fist and like flex your bicep a little bit. So you can support that shoulder as it kind of hangs in space. Take a big breath into your back. And another. Roll back onto your belly. Back to your forearms. Good. Thread your right arm under your left armpit. Left knee comes out like a frog leg. Roll up and open to the right side of your body. Left arm going behind you. Keep the left knee on the ground. Make a fist with the left hand and squeeze the bicep a little bit. Really digging that shoulder blade into the back. Then take some very deep breaths. Go ahead and roll back onto your belly. Hey now, my mat is being taken over by the neighbor's cat. Come back up onto your forearms and lower your torso down. Press back child's pose. Big toes together, knees go apart. Bring your forehead to the ground, nose is lifted off. Take a big breath into your lower belly. We worked our side obliques so much today. So keep your hips on your heels and walk your hands over to the right. Lift your head up to really walk them over, and then drop your head back down between your arms. You can even bring your left hand onto the back of your right hand. As your hips stay on your heels, push your ribs towards the left. Big breath into the sides of your body. Then walk your hands back through center and up and over towards the left. Bring your forehead back down. Leaning your torso to the right. As you breathe in and your sides widen, feel how that can also widen your lower back. Walk your hands back through center. Lift up to tabletop position. Separate the feet hip distance. Cats and cows. Inhale, lift the heart and hips. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Take a couple more like that. Stretching open the back. Awesome. And then come down to a seated position. And extend your legs out in front of you. Can wiggle the hips side to side a little bit. Put a slight bend in the knees. Inhale, lift the hands. Exhale to fold over your legs. Reach the heart forward as you draw the shoulders back. Let your head bow. Kick your heels away from you. If you'd like, you can straighten your legs out. If that causes any discomfort in your lower back, then please rebend them. Go ahead, rise all the way back up. Draw your right leg in like tree pose, right foot against inner thigh, and then pivot your hips to point towards your right knee. That right knee is going to go open up to the side a bit more. Gosh, I'm feeling popular, guys. Then reach your right arm up and over towards the left foot. Press your left thigh down into the ground and flex or point your left leg. Come on. Finding a big side bend. Okay, you guys aren't going to start fighting, are you? Breathing into the right side of your body. And inhale, come all the way back up and bring your feet together. Take your knees out to the sides and forward fold over that diamond shape in your legs. Heart reaches forward. Look forward, sit all the way up, switch sides. Left leg's gonna stay in, right leg extends out. Both sits bones firmly on the ground. Reach the left arm up, bend up and over towards your right, and then push your right thigh down into the floor. Inhale, rise all the way back up. We're going to finish with a quick meditation or quick breaths. So find a seat or lie down on your belly. Whatever is most comfortable for you. Bring your hands into your lap. Or you can bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. So we're just going to breathe. Allow your exhales to get longer than your inhales. And take a giant breath in through the nose, fill up. Hold it at the top. Open your mouth, exhale. And slowly blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me today for this unique Bellydance core workout. definitely leave a comment. Let me know if you want more Bellydance ab workouts or if you'd prefer just regular ab workouts. Let me know what you want and I'll make you some more videos of it. Let me know how your abs are feeling too and your entire core and all of those muscles. Have a wonderful rest of your existence.